All right, we'll take you back to Uvalde, Texas now. 19 children killed, 2 adults. For more on the aftermath there of the Texas elementary school massacre, we're going to go live now to the ground of Uvalde, Texas now. We're joined by Turning Point USA contributor Drew Hernandez standing by with the very latest as this investigation continues this hour. Drew, what do we know?
Yes, we know that the new report did come out from the AP this morning that the gunman was apparently allegedly inside of the building, or the shooting or the massacre lasted between 40 minutes or an hour. That has not been confirmed by law enforcement officially. We know that Governor Greg Abbott did have his press conference yesterday that was crashed by Beto disrespectfully. But he didn't mention that yesterday, but he did mention the sequence of how the gunman did enter the school on the grounds. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a visual here. I'm actually right here in front of the school, the back of the school right behind me where the gunman entered down here. But this is the street down here where the direction he came from, where he lives, where his grandmother was, where he shot his grandmother in the face. And he drove down either this street or another street over, same block, same direction. He drove down here to this street right here. And then he made a right down where the school is down there. They have it blocked off right here, but this is the back of the school and the ditch where his truck, he drove his truck down into. And then once he got out of his truck, took his weapons. This is what the governor said yesterday, took his weapons and bum rushed the school, went through a couple hallways, went into some of the buildings and started massacring the children. I did talk to a grandmother. I don't know if you guys have this clip, but I did talk to a grandmother, and she described the witness testimony of her granddaughter and how horrific it really was. If you guys want to run that.
The shooter shot into her room twice through the window. And then the teacher said, get down, get down. They all hide where they were supposed to hide. And the teacher ran and locked the door. But the shooter was still trying to get in, trying to break down the blinds. But I guess he decided that he couldn't do it. So he went around and started walking through every room to see what room was open. So unfortunately, the room next to my daughter, that was the one that it wasn't open. So as soon as he opened that door, my granddaughter was hiding close to that room, next to the other room. And the only thing she heard the gunman say, I said, what do I have here? And he just started shooting everybody in that room. He locked himself in there, he started shooting everybody. At the same time that was happening, my granddaughter was getting up through the window, trying to for her life, running for her life. At the same time, the man was still shooting all the kids and teachers in the other room. The only thing she heard from him is that when he opened the door, he said, what do I have here? I don't know what he meant by that, but he just said, what do I have here? And then he just started shooting everybody in there. He locked himself in there, and that's what all the kids were in there, and the 2 teachers.
It's a horrific situation, a horrific story. You're hearing just exactly what took place inside of the elementary school right behind me. But we are waiting to see if this report is valid and confirmed that the gunman was in the building in the elementary school between 40 minutes and an hour. When we did talk to that grandmother, she was describing a little before we started filming that the gunman did kind of take his time and was trying to find a door that was unlocked so he could start massacring the children. So we will see. We will see if law enforcement comes out and confirms this report. If it is confirmed, I have to say it's pretty devastating to hear it would take that long for law enforcement to get inside and take care of this. But we know this is such a horrific situation, and the community is devastated right now.
Drew Hernandez reporting live from Uvalde. Drew, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Again, the investigation is still ongoing there in Uvalde.